A familiar face sits at the top of the leaderboard, but this week Justin Rose is hoping to seal the deal at the AT&T National.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, presented by MasterCard.
Challenging conditions at Aronimink Golf Club. Only 24 players in the morning wave managed to break par. Hello everyone, I'm Casey Black. He had a 3-shot lead heading into final round Sunday at the Travelers Championship, but in the end couldn't get it done. Now Justin Rose is looking for redemption at Aronimink. Rose moved up the leaderboard 18 spots after shooting a second round 64, the low round of the day and his lowest personal round at the AT&T National. The 29-year-old, who didn't card a single bogey on the day, logged 6 birdies while taking only 26 putts and averaging more than 300 yards off the tee with his driver. Good news for Rose. 2 out of the past 3 AT&T National champions have had at least a share of the lead after 36 holes. And like Rose, who won for the first time this year, Jason Day is hoping to make that number 3 out of 4. The 22-year-old, who had a share of the overnight lead, shot a second round 2 under 68 to sit at 6 under par heading into the weekend. He carded 3 birdies and only 1 bogey on the day, which came on the par 4 fourth. And Charlie Wee, who is looking for his first win on tour, is tied with Day at 6 under par after shooting a second round 5 under 65. The 38-year-old, who has logged 6 top 25s on tour this year, including a top 10 at the Honda Classic, was bogey-free on the day, scoring 3 birdies and an eagle on the par 4 12. In the meantime, there are a couple of players sitting just 3 shots off the lead. Jeff Overton and Charlie Hoffman, who jumped up 15 spots on the leaderboard to sit at 4 under, tied for 4th. And there are some other big movers on the day, which include Robert Allenby, who shot up the leaderboard 29 spots to sit at 3 under par. And both Bo Van Pelt and Chris Blanks moved up 13 spots in the standings and are both tied at 6th at 3 under. Michael Collins is standing by at Aronimink Golf Club and has more on what we can expect this weekend. Michael?
Well, there it was. Justin Rose messed it up for me, boy. Just had to make that extra birdie, didn't you? Had to birdie 17, Kodak Challenge, all right? Just to get the 7 under. I think you did it just to spite me. All right, I know you didn't do it to spite me, but 7 under's leading after the second round. I'm telling you, this course is getting harder and harder and harder. And here's the thing. The guys who teed off in the afternoon today, they got the best conditions. Now, going into tomorrow, if you have dark colors in your closet, you better already busted them out because the temperature's about to go through the roof. By Sunday, we're talking about 98 degrees. Now, going into the third round, here's what you can expect. 7 under's leading right now. 7 under's going to be leading by the end of the third round. What? You say? Yes, that's what I'm saying. The rough is still popping. They're putting some water on these greens just to keep them alive, but not enough to soften them up at all. This course is getting firmer and faster. And here's the problem. The fairways are wide. But if you go for these fairways and miss them just a little bit, that's where the worst rough is. So if you miss one of these fairways, you better miss big. And the thing is, guys aren't doing that. 7 under going to lead after the second round. Mark my words. Perfect conditions going into Saturday. And here's how you can catch all the action on the PGA Tour Network, Series 209, XM 146, or as always, PGATour.com. Noon till 6. Bring it.
Thank you, Michael. You can watch the Saturday television coverage starting at 1 o'clock Eastern Time on Golf Channel, and then CBS will pick up the coverage starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. And for instant video updates and live scoring right at your fingertips, head to PGATour.com.
PGA Tour Today is presented by MasterCard. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard, proud sponsor of the PGA Tour.